Hello, lovely people. Hope you're doing well today and had a good April. Today, we're going to be asking the spirit guides what's going to be coming for you in the month of May. We have 3 piles here, so pick whichever one you feel guided towards, and we'll see what they say. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, time for pile number 1. What's going to happen for pile number 1 during the month of May? Ooh, a lot came out. Interesting. All right. So, let me put these up so you can see them. We've got the 8 of Cups reversed, Judgment, the Empress reversed, the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Interesting. So, I have a feeling that perhaps that you've been in some anxiety about something to do with perhaps a multitude of choices that you need to make. And depending on which way you choose, you can either succeed, you can live in truth and justice and happiness, or you can go the other way. I think it has a lot to do with perhaps daydreams that you've been having, or perhaps social relationships that you have. Perhaps you're being unduly influenced by another person and you don't believe it's right, but perhaps you're going along with it, as we all do sometimes, because, it seems like the easier way to go. So this is, it seems like there will be a choice for you to make, a judgment for you to make, and depending on which way you go, it will lead you to a good outcome or possibly bad. All right, let's see what kind of how can you make the best choice? How can you make the better choice? Let's ask the cards. How can pile number 1 make the best choice? What kind of situation are they in? Okay, 7 of Wands. Let's take these off for now. 7 of Wands. The Fool reversed. Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant and the Star. Okay, interesting. So it seems like perhaps someone's trying to influence you to maybe spend money, maybe try to take a new path that is kind of unsure, be a little bit reckless in kind of a deal that will be better for them than it will be for you, kind of. And you have a lot of hope for it. It could go really good or really bad, perhaps, this investment. So there's kind of like this feeling of needing to get in on it right now, or you might miss out. But I would say that it's important not to really give in to that and to take it slow and steady. That's the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Um, and get rid of this feeling of conflict, impulsiveness, impatient, and just kind of go the traditional way, at least for now. Maybe do more stuff on the side. Slow and steady is kind of the word of the day, I suppose. Like there are a lot of things that you can do you can put in every day to follow your dreams and make them a reality. But this person, I think, is more out for themselves, or this opportunity is more for, I guess, the benefit of other people than it is for you. It seems like that's what the cards are saying. All right. Let's ask the cards one final thing. So, well, let's ask them about love. What will your love life be? What will your love life be like in May? What will your love life be like? Ooh. What will your love life be like in May? Oops. Get a lot of cards. For love in May. Okay, so we've got the Tower here, which means something's going to be shaken up a bit. Something's going to be a little shaken up. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it can be good and refreshing. It seems as though there will be perhaps like a choice that you need to make, like a lot of different options. And it's important to make a balanced decision. I guess again, like the first part of the pile in general, I guess May will be a big month for decision making. Here we have the Four of Swords, which means a time of rest, and that might be needed for kind of like the emotions, like the tide of emotions that's coming up and kind of overwhelming you. So whenever you feel like you're making an emotional decision, just take a moment to meditate or listen to some calming music. Go outside and listen to the birds or in the wind rustling through the trees. Just think about those things instead of what you're worried about. And sometimes the answer just comes to you very easily then. I would say watch out for a man who is only basically interested in sexual things, because he might cause you sadness this month. But you've got the High Priestess here, so it's your intuition is not going to lead you astray in that regard. There might be someone coming in like that, but you will be able to avoid them just fine. All right. Now let's look at career. All right, let's ask the cards for pile number 1. What's going to happen with their career in the month of May? What's going to happen with pile 1's career? I saw some cards flip in there. What's going to happen with their career in the month of May? Another card flip. Okay. All right. So here we are for the month of May. We've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords reversed, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so it seems like perhaps this month that a lot of people, it seems like they're apathetic to your efforts. Perhaps you're putting a lot of effort in, or perhaps this is you and you're just not really enjoying the work that you're doing at the moment. Perhaps it's keeping you back from trying something new, and you're putting a lot of emotional kind of effort into it, and a lot of, well, just a lot of effort in general. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So you're putting a lot of effort into what you're doing, and it's really taking that motivation from other things you'd like to be doing. But this is kind of the end of that cycle. And so in the end, we have the Five of Swords reversed. So you can turn that around, that defeat, into victory by just focusing a bit more on yourself and on your dreams, you know? And it's just like what we said before. It's like, don't serve the purpose of someone else's dream. Find out what your own is and just take slow and steady steps towards it. And you'll definitely get there. So that's your reading for for May, sorry. So that's your reading for May, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe for more. All right. Pile number 2. What's going to happen for you in the month of May? What's going to happen for you in the month of May? Sorry if I say March sometimes. It's just a slip of the tongue. But maybe you're watching this in March sometime. And maybe it applies. But let's see what's going to happen for you in the month of May. What's going to happen for you in the month of May? Oh, that's interesting. We got the Queen of Swords for the first as well. For the first pile. Okay, so here we go. This is so interesting because there's some similarities to the first pile, because we have the first pile, we had the Queen of Swords and the Empress reversed. Now we have the King of Wands, and then we have the King of Pentacles reversed. And we also have the Queen of Swords. Let's see. So it seems like perhaps with the Eight of Swords, you have something in your mind that's kind of trapping you. Some sort of cyclical thoughts that perhaps you should abandon in order to succeed. Negative thoughts that you can get rid of in order to fulfill whatever goals that you have. Because there are a lot of things, like especially in my own life, I can definitely relate to this, where you try to start something and you have all these negative thoughts dragging you down, like you maybe won't be able to do it, it won't succeed, but you never know until you try. And there are a lot of people who do succeed, so why not you? So, and it looks like you have a lot of good cards. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is success. It's a wish granted. You do have the King of Pentacles reversed, so make sure that when you do have success that you don't get too arrogant about it, or too wrapped around in it. Don't think about success as the only thing that's important, basically. But it seems as though that you will be able to use your charisma and basically your truth to succeed and have a wish granted. And even maybe you'll even have a partner or a divine counterpart helping you with this. I'm seeing this more as like involving a goal that you have and not necessarily love, but it could be love as well for specific people that you'll be finding love. But this looks more like it's probably a business partnership or someone who's helping you grow. All right, let's ask more about love in particular. What's going to happen for pile 2 when it comes to love in May? what's going to happen for pile 2 when it comes to love in May? Pile 2, love. Here we go. So we've got, we'll put that one right there. King of Cups, Page of Swords reversed. Interesting. Queen of Wands reversed. Page of Cups. All right. So it looks as if perhaps you're getting out of the whole rigmarole, the dating game. It seems, because it just seems like kind of a hassle, I'd say. A lot of early judgments and not really getting to know each other very well. And like, you're a person of who likes to feel deep emotions with a person, become intimate with them, know them on a deeper level. And so basically, that's what you're looking for at this time is something that's a little bit more real, like some more sustenance, something that's more substantial. Um, and yeah, this is basically just Queen of Wands. I would say this is indicating like carnal desires and things like that you're not really interested in the at the moment. Or maybe you are, but only with someone you really care about. It's just like you're getting really irritated. It seems like, with the way things are. And basically, you have the Emperor here, so you have very high expectations of what you want, and it's important to stand by that. I think is what these cards are saying, that you're kind of looking for that real thing for this month. Let's ask a clarifying question on what you can do to find that real thing. What can pile do to find the person that they're looking for, that deep relationship? What can pile do to do? Oh, interesting. Interesting. That is so interesting. Okay. It seems like, so this deck came with a blank card, and I keep it in there as kind of, like, for me it means kind of like it's up to you. Like, you have a blank slate that you can write whatever you want. I would say with the High Priestess reversed, it's don't make snap judgments immediately. Like, really kind of feel a person out before deciding they're not your type. Like, maybe if they're different from the type of person you usually go for, that might be the person that you really, is the one for you. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it's pretty much slow and steady. And this is so funny because we had this kind of in the first pile as well, where it would come up that it's very important to not let anybody rush you, and to just allow the process to go as it will. See if the chemistry ignites, and if you guys basically end up together after a long time of getting to know each other. And I was actually so it's so funny. I was reading up on like dating habits in different countries. I saw an article on it, and they were saying, like, in France, a lot of the dating culture is like, it's not necessarily so, like, the first date or dating in general, is there's not so much weight on it. It's more like most people meet in real life in their social circles or in like the things that they do, activities that they do in real life. And they usually go out as groups. They might flirt with one another within the group, you know, or if they see someone they like within the group, they might, really want to engage more with them or whatever. But usually there's no dates per se where it's just one on one until you're really sure and until you've gotten to know the person really well. But before that, it's just a lot of group dates and then getting to know each other. And then finally, someone says, after a while of getting to know each other, would you like to go to dinner or something alone? And I think that's a good strategy, or a good way to do things. Because I would love to getting to know people in like a more a group setting and really get to know them before going on a date where there's all that pressure. And I think that's a good plan for you too, group two. All right, let's ask for group three. Oh, no, no, no. Let's ask about your career, pile two. What is going to happen in pile two's career in May? What's going to happen in pile two's career in May? Oop, let's get this one. So we'll put this one up here again. So interesting. So we've got a bit of a balancing act going on. It seems like even though you were maybe a little anxious when it came to your goals or relationships, that you're pretty fine when it comes to your career. You're not indecisive at all. You are doing pretty well, it seems. Well, and you've gotten perhaps a good balance. Maybe you're working on something on the side that you really care about, but you've got a great career as well. Um, it seems like perhaps there's some sort of truth that you need to uncover, like within your workplace. Maybe it's just gossip. Maybe it's something more important to do with your actual duties. But it seems like you can't make the right judgment without knowing this fact. It seems like you're doing great though. You've got a good head on your shoulders and you know exactly what to do. So that's actually really great. And I'm very happy for you that things are going so well in your career for the month of May. All right. Let's see. Actually, I'm so curious what this is that you need to uncover at work. Let's ask the cards. What do you need to uncover at work? There's some sort of truth you need to uncover. What truth do they need to uncover? Okay. Well, it seems we've got the Page of Cups here. I would say that there's something beneficial to you that you haven't found out yet. Maybe there's some research you need to do to find this beneficial thing. There's like one thing that's going to make everything come together. So I would say get online or maybe network to find that one thing that you need to kind of make everything fall into place. All right, that's your reading, pile number two. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great month and a great day. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Have a good one. All right, pile number three. What's going to happen for you in the month of May? What's going to happen for pile number three in the month of May? Okay, interesting. All these all these readings are popping out in 6 or 7, in piles of 6 or 7 from the deck. So that's very, very good, very serendipitous. Um, let's see. So, this is so interesting. Wow. Okay. So we've got the nine of air reversed, and we've also got the five of air reversed. And both of these have to do with kind of like when they're reversed, kind of an end to sadness and into anxiety. So it seems like something perhaps that you were indecisive about is coming to an end in May, and you're going to make that decision, and it's going to end that indecisiveness and that anxiety. Um, it seems as though perhaps there was some sort of injustice, I'd say, in the past that kind of got you down. But for now you're going to kind of, I won't say accept it, but kind of move past it in May and just continue onward. Just continue trucking, doing your thing, making the best of life, and basically doing your absolute best and moving forward. And you're going to understand that you don't have to be strong all the time for everybody else. And sometimes you can have those moments of vulnerability. But really, maybe you'll have that one big moment of vulnerability where you let it all out. And then you kind of feel better and can move forward at that point. So that sounds actually like you'll just have a moment of catharsis. And that sounds actually kind of nice. And then you'll be able to move forward. All right. But let's ask what's going to happen in love. That was kind of your general reading for what's going to happen, like big events. But what's going to happen in love? What's going to happen in love? Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. What's going to happen in love? One more card. Okay. So, let's see. I'd say maybe this is why you were a little bit sad. Maybe there was like an end of a relationship. Um yeah, it seems like perhaps there's like an emotional um sort of parting, or maybe not even, or maybe just an emotional upheaval when it comes to a relationship. But it seems like with the King of Air that maybe the truth will come out, or perhaps this is representing a new person that's coming into your life, an air sign, who will basically, yeah, here we have the devil reversed. So maybe that devil is coming out of your life, and you're coming into into union with someone new who is a little bit maybe better, somebody who's more truthful and more reliable. Like you see, he's holding back this cat here from rushing after the little bird with the message. It's basically like somebody who really knows what's supposed to be done, and doesn't have a problem doing it. Yeah, there's like no even choice between them. Like there's clearly one superior person, and yeah, you're gonna run straight towards them because they are um yeah, better. That's what I would say. Um, let's see. That seems like a good reading for love. All right, now we're going to ask about career. What's going to happen in pile three's career in the month of May? What's going to happen in pile three's career? Interesting. All right. Only 5 cards came out. We'll ask for one more. What? This one feels right. Okay. Okay. So, let's see what's going to happen when it comes to your career in the month of May. We've got the Page of Fire reversed, the Hierophant reversed, Ace of Earth reversed, Six of Air reversed, Knight of Air upright, and Page of Air. So it seems as though perhaps there is some sort of truth that you're trying to speak, some sort of message that you're trying to basically convey that's making it very difficult to advance at this time. But it is the truth. So basically, you don't want to abandon it, is what I'm seeing here. It's very important to you. But it's making it it's more difficult to advance at this time because that's what you're trying to speak at. You're being a little bit untraditional in your words, but what you're saying means a lot to you, and you don't want to basically toe the line just to advance. Like, you have very strong beliefs, and it's not necessarily they're not necessarily helping you right now, but it's kind of a matter of principle, and you don't want to throw yours away. But because of that, maybe you're missing some chances that you would have had otherwise. And you see other people are getting those things that you've earned basically by kind of being the yes man and just agreeing with what these people are saying, even when they know it's wrong. And um, and you find it kind of a little bit distracting, and it's basically making you not want to work as hard for these people. So I guess let's see what the next thing is that you should do at this point, because that seems like a hard situation. It seems like a tough one. What should pile number 3 do about this situation? What should pile number 3 do about this situation? Because that seems tough. We've all been there before. Like, who wants to lie, or express feelings that they don't have just to advance? Like, it's not good. All right, so we have the Four of Earth and the Queen of Fire. So basically, this is telling me that you need to just stick by your guns and continue being generous with who you are, being the good person that you know that you should be, and that eventually you will be seen as this Queen of Wands, who will be basically the bringer of order and justice and all things good, because you're impartial and because you know what's right. So I'd say just stand your ground, and it may seem like things are passing you by now and that it's unfair because of the way things are going, but in the end it'll all wash out, and you'll be able to experience those good things as well, and also know that you stood by your beliefs and what was right and the truth. So that is pretty amazing. Pile 3. I think that's pretty wonderful that you're willing to stick to your guns like that. And I wish you all the best, and I hope you get everything that you deserve for being so true. And I really hope you like this reading, and I hope you have a great day and a great month of May. Please like and subscribe if you want more. Have a good one.